My favorite song, no doubt, bro, is either Want You or Clock It right now, gang. This shit make you want to get a little... He said you zesty. If I'm listening to 9, bro, it's like he's trying to make you zesty. It's a valid feeling.
I know that's hard because everybody got a different favorite song on that bitch.
So what's your favorite song? Name it.
Oh, Trevon, bro. Or SVJ. And he like, I'm a bad bitch. I love that bitch hard.
You know what's crazy? That was one of my favorite songs originally, but then it changed over time though, because when I heard the song, I guess I got snippet syndrome or something like that, bro. It just wasn't like clicking fully for me. It was a cool song still. Like I still added it on my playlist though.
Yeah. I think I heard the snippet when he was like, the part before he talking about I'm a bad bitch, when he was like,
I'm a bad bitch.
He was talking about the girl. Fuck.
The girl?
No, like in the song, it's like it's like 3 changes in that song if you really think about it. In SVJ. It's like 2, 3 really like he bridges and the beat changes a little bit. And then when he leaves the bridges, he changes as piano in the back. Again, really no features except for that.
Dude, that's what I'm saying. No features, really, bro. I don't know if 9 is ever gonna do this. Wait until he get a nigga like sing on this album, bro, and it be some hard or something like that, bro. The nigga that he really fuck with, like Japan and shit like that. But he just made some post or whatever. I think he went live after dropping an album. He went live talking about some. He not fucking with nobody though. You know he bipolar as hell. Yeah. Kind of talking because he ass really don't fuck with nobody. I don't know where this Casey shit came from though. I don't know where this came from. This is a good song. I mean, it's a decent song, right? With Sunset Hill, here's what I was saying. I was like, yo, if you're gonna hop on a beat like this, you're gonna hop on some production like this that's much slower, different vibe, right? Whole different range. You gotta showcase more than just say wait, just regular 9. No subject, you know, not really having much to say for real. Like I went into this, he talked about fucking a bit. I'm not really getting much out this track. No substance for real like that. There's that's the one song I skip on that shit. Like I don't like always skip it when I'm not gonna lie, I just go straight to You Dig That. If I were to play it all the way through, I'd just go to You Dig That because I already heard it like twice now. You know what I was just talking to Ryan about the other day, chat? We were talking about how I'm dead ass when I say this, bro. This might be a crazy ass take. I actually think that 2025 and 2026 Underground could be up to par with 2021, or really should be up to par with it, only if the artists would collab more and we actually see different sides collab with each other. I feel like that would genuinely be a thing, gang.
But niggas aren't gonna collab with each other.
It will never happen though.
Gonna get mad at each other. Gonna get mad at the rappers.
And I was talking about it. Shit. This is what Ryan said. He said, bro, it's so much hatred with the fan bases. Like they have so much beef with each other and shit like that. I'm not saying in terms of like, oh, these niggas would be bigger than Yeet and guys like that, but I just feel like it would bring more exposure to the scene. Just imagine seeing some shit like an Osama Son and 9 Collab, or Che and a Lucy, or Pretty Fun and whoever the fuck, you know, like just the big guys in the scene. Just imagine if there was more collabs. We haven't even seen Netspin and Che yet. Not saying that niggas want to see that, but like we ain't even seen shit like that, no crossovers. The most we might see is a nigga just said, oh yeah, I fuck music, he hard, and that'd be it in an interview. Or if something just come up and guys just speak about it. That's it. You see what I'm saying? There isn't much to it though.
Niggas are afraid to see that X post where it says the nigga got washed on his song, gang. They don't want to see that, bro. I'm telling you.
Yeah, I think that plays a role into it too. Niggas' pride is just out the window. Niggas don't want to see no shit like that, bro. 9 dissed Thug and Thug posted him. You know what's probably going on with that whole Thug and 9 situation, bro? Thug probably knows that 9 is doing that. And that's not like a crazy thing, but like he probably know that he's saying all that in the songs, but he don't even give a fuck himself because it's probably just cordial. Like it ain't nothing else going on. Like he still look at him. Yeah, it's like that's just his OG. That's his on some shit. You see what I'm saying? It ain't nothing deep. Like he don't give a fuck at all what he talking about in the song because he know that's who's calling him off. Yeah, I feel like 9 talk to them all the time on the phone. Like when he just thanking him, you know, for helping him out with his team and shit like that, saying he got the best team or something like that. So I don't even think it play a role into like relationships behind the scenes or whatever. I think he obviously still fuck with Thug. He still got respect for him. It was just shit from the past that he already talked about in his songs. Cause we don't know how old these songs are. They could be recent on some shit. But I feel like 9 be purposely telling Thug like, bro, I'm gonna say some crazy shit in the song to make it seem like it's some shit going on. Whole time there's nothing. How you feel about that? He like, man, what you want to do? I don't know. I feel like that's probably something they would do on some shit because Thug is like that. The same shit that 9 is doing, yo, Thug is like the same way, but like it was crazier back then. Niggas
like
are
with
trolls.
Birdman and shit, like he used to really like Bro, he used to do that shit all the time too.
How you like 9 album? I like it a lot. I think it's gonna do a lot for him in terms of like just making his music more broad and hitting different ears. The aunties, the girls, you see what I'm saying? A lot of people, bro. I feel like anybody can somewhat listen to it and fuck with it though. Just maybe a few songs, even if they don't like 9, right? I just explained that. I also think the production was insanely solid. We had R8 on there. We had a little bit of Jay Wade here and there, you know, when it comes to collab priding. Obviously, we had Pat, Bella with a faster tempo kind of gliding in the beat structures. We had Ahmed, you see what I'm saying, give us that emotional feel with the music. The only thing I say that was missing fully, not fully, because I got hints of it throughout the music here and there, just with certain songs, that emotional connection though. It's called emotions, but I'm just saying like sometimes I feel like I got it with a song like Julia. I got it with a song like Trayvon, right? But I'm like, damn, this is low-key missing throughout the project. But it's emotion. This is everywhere. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's what I was saying. Maybe
yeah,
it's
like it was
like everywhere. Like some songs are bipolar as fuck.
And I think that's what he was doing, bro. It's just like random switch-ups. You know, a lot of shit was done purposely. Because I don't think that 9 is dumb when it comes to music or anything like that. Like, I think he knows what the hell he's doing. I just feel like sometimes we get off topic. We get off, like, we don't have a specific subject in songs. He'll give you a hint of something, but throughout the song, he might talk about fucking pollen randomly. These pollen bars. He fucking this girl that's on the top of the hill or some shit like that in LA.
Fucking wearing a MAGA hat.
Yeah, it's just like there's so many random goofy ass bars, and that's cool and all, but like I think that's why Studio Attic is so crazy of a project and it's at a higher pedestal than a lot of other shit. I'm probably might hear it again, but not right now. I think 9 is just at a different headspace when it comes to music and what he's making and shit like that, bro. For real. Do you think he need better lyrics? Or for 9, it doesn't matter? Now, I was just talking about this, bro. Yeah, we spoke about that about like maybe like 4 months ago, bro, in the Accord. Grant, I was talking to even Ryan about this. I don't need him to get super duper lyrical like an Eminem or Kendrick Lamar or some shit like that. I don't need that. Give me a main topic, right? Give me something relatable. Tell me about what the hell is going on without you yapping in my ear about this same girl you've been fucking on. You see what I'm saying? Give me something I can actually like connect with. A lot of niggas get ass. It's hoes out here, yeah. All right. So what? You got you some ass.
But tell me about yo ho.
Yeah, nigga. Tell me about something. You've already gave hints before. Los Angeles, yo, Tokyo, it's crazy. I just connect with it. It just hits. It's emotional, bro. Even like those subtle drops in the beat, just Ahmed production and how solid it was. I think that was crazy too. 9 is on some different shit, bro. He's just trying to make something that gets you riled up, lit, turned, grimy. Some songs are uplifted. It's gritty. You know, it has like this spooky, evil tone sometimes that he go for with Bella production and Pat and them niggas gang. And they had these weird ass melodies going on with the beats. They sound super goofy. That's his thing right now. And he kind of developed his own sound with it. And he's been shooting up and growing ever since. Like, I can't even get mad at it. I can't get mad at him for diving into this because, yo, people obviously enjoy this shit, man. They love it. What else can I say? Maybe the switch ups were too sudden. Like, it was just random. Like, for example, the last track, Blown Emotions. We can't come up with the excuse talking about, oh, that was just emotions. Nah, bro. Like, that was a random switch up that didn't need to happen. And if I talk about the good with this project, bro, obviously, like, there isn't no bad songs for me, bro. I think every song on here is, like, either decent or really fucking good. What's going on, Ray? I know a lot of niggas not gonna fuck with this, me saying this, but I think a lot of these songs could somewhat use features. That would have been crazy. I can see Saint. I can see Japan maybe. I can see whatever. Obviously, you know, 9 does just fine on its own, but I feel like that's why sometimes this thing is repetitive because we don't have a new addition, a new sound that's combining with 9 or whatever. Like, I don't hear anything else. Like, he might get in the point of just having the same kind of 2 verses. Like, it might be the same thing. It wouldn't be like a full out switch up. You're not really getting a new sound, a new sonic feel. It's just the same constant thing. And that's okay sometimes. And I'm not gonna lie, bro. Yo, hear me out. I know this is gonna sound crazy. I think sometimes it being repetitive is okay. We were just talking about that, Ryan. Didn't we?
Yeah.
We were just talking about that.
Yeah.
Sometimes it being repetitive is okay because, nigga, I do want to hear Pat and Bella again. I do. If I'm fucking with RIP, you damn for sure I'm going to want to hear Want You. Like, sometimes I think repetitive is valid. That's all I'm saying. I'm not saying like full out the whole project is repetitive or something like that. I'm just saying sometimes, yo, I want to hear Ahmed production twice. And I know that 9 is going to get in the habit of rapping maybe in the same sequence or whatever, like just having the same kind of pattern with where he's laying his vocals at, and that's okay. Even if it's like somewhat the same kind of vibe, it might give you a different feel here and there. I still found enjoyment out the album. Still not top 5, overrated Thug and Keed hybrid with not even half the lyricism. I think the only reason why 9 is just not up to par for Keed when it comes to me just yet is because everything I know was real. It wasn't trolls and gimmicks with him. It was just real. So the music just hits differently. It's actually context behind the shit that he's saying. You can feel the emotion. Yeah, that too. With 9, it's just like, yo, I enjoy the music. It just sounds great. I don't know this nigga. I don't know what he got going on. I like the way it sounds, and it's catchy as fuck. But with Keed and Thug, one thing about them, bro, they had real life stories, man. Thug went to jail behind the shit that he was talking about, gang. Like, we know that's real. It just hit differently. 9 is such a fucking troll. He said, I keep an ARP, but I'm not in that field. What the fuck? Where is that going? It's so much shit that he be saying that he can make into a bar, but it's not really an insane bar. And it's only crazy to some niggas that's 9 fans because they didn't experience the other wave. You see what I'm saying? Never see like a 20-year-old coming out here talking about, yo, the shit that 9 be saying is crazy in the songs. It's cool. It's solid, but it's just not something that I'm like, wow. Like I said, bro, 9 project was pretty good. I gave it a 9 to a 9.5, and I think I'm gonna stay on that actually, maybe 8.5 to 9, right? But like, I think this is solid so far because, dude, I've been going back to this a lot. I've been going back to a lot of these songs, bro. I think Rolling Loud is crazy too. Just the shit talking in here, bro. Like sometimes, 9 don't even have to be talking about nothing crazy. Just the aggression in the tracks is enough. Just the fact that he's talking shit is enough. Very confident. The aggression, the energy is just always there with his tracks. Nigga said, you ride dick like a car. What else? I did want to hear No Sing a little more. I think I did. I wanted to hear No Sing and Project for Play. I think they would have did pretty decent on maybe like the second half of this shit. Yeah, 9 is gonna take off with this album, gang. It's gonna go crazy. Yo, are they already making TikToks to this shit and dancing to it? Doing a little shimmy? Doing a little FN shuffle and shit like that? Are they already doing that? Yeah, I'm not even surprised. Yeah, niggas was surprised about this for some reason. Thug changes his profile picture to his favorite artist. Yeah, it's cordial. Yeah, Kirko, it said Emotions earned 3.26 mil first day streams on Spotify. He posted this. He tagged Capitol Records, 1.5. That's Lil Boy shit. Republic Records too. He's talking about yo. Then he added everybody damn. He added Thug too. He said, I love y'all. We the best team in the world. Best label in the world. Yeah, so he signed to Create Music Publishing. I love you guys so much. So proud of us. Look at where we're creating now. Let's do this shit for 20 more years. I got you guys forever. I'm so proud of us. Oh yeah, and by the way, you niggas biting me and Thug, Got It, and Key. Y'all will never be us. We the blueprint for you posers. Yo, he said, I can't lie. 9 snuck himself in there, but I do think on Emotions, he developed his own flow that can be recognized as 9's flow. I think that's been happening. You see what I'm saying? I'm not trying to be funny or anything like that. Like, I don't want to say that niggas are buying 9. There's niggas that's doing it, but we probably just don't know of it. It's like on TikTok. It's a random out there, right? Seeing it randomly like on my timeline on TikTok and shit like that. Just random hopping on this Pat type beat, Bella type beat. You know them goofy ass evil tone melodies, the same kind of glide and shit that people be hopping on them beats and they hopping on that motherfucker talking about some say what and all kinds of shit. So I think 9 is just saying it though, but he's kind of dragging it though. He's obviously doing it because he want niggas to copy him. Like he want people to kind of play into it. If anybody biting somebody's shit, that mean whatever they doing it right. 9 is obviously gonna drag just the smallest things of a person like buying this shit, bro. He's a marketing genius. He wants you niggas to reply with some, who? Me? What you mean me? Ain't nobody biting you. He wants niggas to do that. He's gonna take the smallest thing and just drag it completely and turn that motherfucker up. Like I said, there's people out there that's doing it. He just gassing it a little more. That's all. But I was gonna say, 9 developed his own sound. I think after Toma Music, he started to showcase it a little more though. I think that was like the project that kind of created a new vibe for him. I'm the last guy to tell y'all that 9 is fully different. I just think that he has his own kind of thing though, in terms of like just a different feel on his music, and he has different wordplay, different ad-lib play in his music. He has his own signature now. You see what I'm saying? Like he will always be under this whole bracket of Keed and Thug. That's where the influence is from. There wouldn't be a Say What without Say What or What by Keed. There wouldn't be that ad-lib kind of work going on, right? But 9 brings a whole different shit to it, bro. He has different production already. He has newer production, shit that's obviously influenced from the past too, but there's different glides with that already. So that's very much different. I would say he's a little more goofy than Thug and Keed. Because obviously, you know, 9 barely has anything to fucking talk about. Obviously, right? That don't even matter. But it just makes it sound good. I would say when it comes to rage, that screeching, yelling kind of feel of music, 9 showcased that a lot differently than what Thug or Keed have tried with different production that was in a middle tone of rage. I don't think they ever dived into like full out rage, traditional rage. You see what I'm saying? But I think with 9, you know, whenever he showcased him yelling and shit like that, bro, that takes a whole different turn. You can bring up Cardi with that. You can bring up them opium niggas with that shit. Obviously 9 is influenced by Cardi and that wave too. That's a whole different feel. Like the raspiness in his tone. He did that before he passed with that one snippet. Oh, I know what you're talking about. He had a few songs. But I'm saying though, Keed has never, bro, let's be for real, this Bay. Has Keed yelled and screeched on a fucking track with a rage beat that was similar to what 9 is on right now? It just wasn't happening like that consistently. You know what I'm saying? Like 9 got that locked down. He has developed his own sound now to the point where like you can recognize that's him. Now, it's different for the casual listener. I can recognize that he's fully influenced from them niggas and he take bits and pieces from them and make it to his own thing and kind of formulated his own sonic feel. So, yeah, that's all I'm saying. He has his own signature now. Early on, though, in his career, definitely, I agree with you. All I heard was Keed sometimes. Nigga, R.I.P. Keed, what do you think that stemmed from? What? Yeah,
now I feel like it's his own shit.
Yeah, like, when you hear him now, bro, songs like Clock It, You Bad and shit like that, hear me out, I don't even hear Thug with that for real. I don't even hear Keed with that. I think that's too subtle of a mood. Keed was doing shit like that, but like, it was totally different. I think that's a whole different feel, gang. I don't know. That's dead ass Keed. I don't know, bro. I can't say that. There's songs from Keed where I could be like, yo, give me a Keed song right now, chat. You Bad. Mind you, You Bad dropped all the way in fucking September of 2024. Okay. You Bad, right?
Oh, you bad. Oh, you rich.
Okay. Ride the wave. Yo, y'all tell me if this shit sound exactly like Keed. Wait a second though, hear it out.
I'm a big dog off the leash. Now I can step on my pivot. The way
I hear it. I think it will always be somewhat different, or you can't really notice it for real like that because vocally, yeah, maybe, I guess, here and there, but like, yo, production is just so much different that you can't even put it in the same box. Diamond sounds more like Keed than 9 for real. Bro, I will give y'all Thug. I will get that to y'all. Bro, like Keed, bro, I know how Keed was, bro. Y'all gotta understand, bro, I was around during this time, bro. I love Keed, bro. That's my GOAT. It's there, but not all the time, bro. Obviously, he's very influenced, bro. Okay, but you can still recognize that's 9. Back then, whenever 9 was making music in 2024, early 2024, and we barely even knew about that nigga. Yeah, I think that's the time where you could be like, yo, I didn't even know who the fuck this was. I thought this was just Keed. That's very much different. But I'm saying after Tumblr Music or after Studio Attic, I think 9 developed his own signature sound where you can somewhat recognize him. It's not always just, nigga, ain't this just Thug? Like, I think some people just do that to be lazy, but they're not wrong. Yeah, people are buying that whole way of YSL. You know what I'm saying? It's a thing. But they got influence, bro. If it ain't opium, nigga, it is YSL that got the influence packed down and locked down for sure. Yo, chat, do we know anything about the Emotions tour? Don't forget Squid. Yo, yeah. No doubt. We can't forget Squid, nigga. We can't forget that. Damn, I got a book in my nose. God damn. Can you pass me
Pick it out.
That nigga said update on Apollo and 9 beef. Oh, well, we do know recently that 9 did hop on live and said something like, he don't fuck with nobody in the scene. And that could just be him being bipolar, bro. I don't think it's a serious issue because I've heard that Apollo, he don't give a damn. Like, all of this shit is just 9 feeling some way about him and Osama's son working together. That's it. You know what's crazy, though? I called this shit out like a long time ago, chat, when I made a video about the situation, whole Oway and 9 shit, right? I said something like, yo, Apollo be doing the same shit as Saint. 9 don't never say anything about him because he know better not to. If you lose out on that YBO connection, that is bad. You know, you don't want to lose that. Like, I told him, I was like, look, I said, 9 was on Saint ass. He went to the show, right? He was like, why are you performing with the ops? Da-da-da, right? right? The nigga Apollo, that next week and shit like that, bro, he was in the studio with Oway making songs with Saint, Dior, all of them Oway niggas. You don't even send the same shots to Apollo. You don't even feel the same way towards him. But now it's actually happening. He does send shots at Apollo now. He don't even fuck with him no more. Damn near foreshadowed this shit on accident. That YBL connection gone now? Nah, dude, I don't even think that's a thing, bro. I think Cardi looking at this shit laughing. He's like, man, what the fuck going on with y'all niggas, bro? Like, man, y'all do whatever, bro.
Nah, but ain't that deep.
Nah, he still, yeah. He still got it, bro. Like, bro, I don't even think Opium Baby and all them niggas is taking that shit serious.
Bad bitch, get my toes. I got white toes now. Nigga lame, needs the money. All these niggas sold out.
Like, come on, gang. Like, that has to be, you know, one of them niggas that's playing into it. We know who rocking the upside down cross all of a sudden in underground scene mainstream, right? Like, you know, we going white toes, D5? No, I'm not going white toes. You know, you can connect the dots a little bit. I'm not trying to start anything. I'm just saying, like, I heard this shit. I didn't even want to drag it because I'm like, bro, I'm enjoying the music. Fuck all this other talk. Is Vivian Westwood not a diss on Ken? Okay, now we're just talking.
You got to run that bitch back, bro. That rolling loud go crazy. He say, I got a large amount. I got a large amount.
All right, Tiz, tell me. Do you feel like Nine has developed his own signature sound now to the point where, like, he doesn't just flat out always resemble Keed and Thug in every song?
Yeah, he know.
Because there was somebody that said, like, he didn't develop that until after Emotions. When did you notice it?
What's that tape with So FN that with the Mickey Mouse and shit? That tape
Before For Nothing. Yeah.
Before For Nothing. Yeah.
Okay.
That's when I like, okay, this nigga he getting his own swag now.
Okay. All right. That's why I feel like it happened like maybe after Tumblr Music, where I was like, yo, I can recognize this nigga sound now. Like this nigga previewing different ad libs. All right, listen. Y'all forgot this shit was on the album. Okay, I didn't add this song to my playlist. I didn't. And I came in with a large amount. What'd he say?